Hello there. Storm Erik will pull away towards Scandinavia overnight tonight, and then we turn our attention to the south where things turn wetter as a new system pushes in from the Atlantic. There'll be a few showers continuing elsewhere, and where skies stay clear, particularly in the north, then some frost is likely to form. So we see on the bigger picture Erik pulling away towards Scandinavia, and at the same time this developing area of low pressure to the south pushing up through the English Channel and northern France, which will bring some wet weather to southern parts of the UK. And also this secondary area of low pressure developing to the west of Scotland, and that will become a play as we move on through Sunday. So this evening then we can see things turning increasingly wet from the south, some showery outbreaks of rain becoming more persistent for a time across some southern parts of the country. A little bit of snow on its northern edge across the higher ground of North Wales, maybe the Peak District. But for many northern areas of the UK, Northern Ireland, Northern England and Scotland, showers will generally tend to fade away and some clear spells will develop, with the exception though of the far north of Scotland, particularly Orkney, where it could stay really quite wet all night. Now where the skies do clear and under lighter winds too, well, temperatures are likely to fall below freezing. In fact, quite a widespread frost likely across parts of Scotland, perhaps -3 in some sheltered glens. But further south, with the cloud and the rain, here temperatures should hold up. So on the bigger picture for Sunday then, this area of rain in the south will tend to pull away through the day. It will take its time though, tend to linger across eastern England. But it's this area of low pressure to the northwest which, as it pushes its way further south, developing all the time, which means the winds strengthening and some quite wet and windy weather likely for Northern Ireland in particular later on Sunday afternoon. So a wet start to Sunday morning, particularly across parts of England and Wales. This slowly pulling away towards the east, a little bit of snow potential on its back edge, and then a brighter second half of the day for Wales, southwest England. Northern England not doing too bad too, but a few showers thrown into the mix as well. Probably some of the best weather on Sunday across parts of southern and eastern Scotland. And Northern Ireland ahead of this area of wet and windy weather pushing down from the north, which will bring quite a wet day to the wet end of the day across the province come Sunday afternoon. The wet weather across the far north of Scotland, well, that's pushing its way a little bit further south, turning a bit more showery as it does so. But whether it's wet or sunny for you on your Sunday afternoon, the unifying factor across the country will be that it will be a little bit colder than what we saw on Saturday, with temperatures typically somewhere between about 6 and 8 degrees. Now on through the evening on Sunday, this area of rain with a little bit of hill snow potentially as well will push its way southeastwards out of Northern Ireland, across Wales and the Midlands down towards southern England by Monday morning. But behind it, skies clearing and winds falling light, all as a ridge of high pressure topples in. And this means underneath that ridge of high pressure will widely turn in a bit colder as we move into Monday morning, with quite a widespread frost, particularly across central and northern Britain. Now that ridge of high pressure sets the scene for the weather for the coming week, with high pressure increasingly in charge of our weather, particularly across the south, which means a lot of dry weather around, certainly a lot quieter than it has been recently. And with the winds predominantly coming in from the southwest, days will turn a bit milder, but under clear skies at night, there'll be a bit of frost. That's your weather.